Me and two guys.
Okay.
So
You're here to kick ass.
we kicked ass throughout to a point that sometimes our manager we didn't even want certain things from us because they were already done. You know, radio is real time. So whatever you get, you need to get it done now. You can drop it next week. But what we're doing now, this is real time. Although it's gonna drop on Wednesday, but we did this in real time. You know? Because remember, then with such things now there are journalistic purposes. You know, that's where you get fired.
Back today. I don't think she needs much of an introduction.
Guys, please respect me and introduce me.
But we've got an award-winning.
Guys, please add that. Please add that when you edit, ne? Please add that, ne? Ngizomthumelela mina. That sound.
Award-winning.
Radio personality, actually media personality, not only radio.
Yes, now I'm a media personality.
Because I do have it here.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
2016.
2016.
Mpumalanga Sunshine media awards. Mina nangithola igama lika Sunshine, I thought
Yeah.
it was taken out of Ilo.
now imagine if I didn't win, and these awards are named after me.
And you were the first female to win it.
I was.
I think they were their first year.
No, it
was
wasn't.
Second.
No, they were.
It was their second because
Yeah.
I was also part of it.
Yeah.
I remember I met you guys, greeted you.
Since I'm a celebrity now, when I
Hayi vele besingesimbona dog like for sure about that's it huh?
Yeah, but yeah, the only thing that I always said about these awards was the part enganam ye payment. But Mpumalanga really loved the idea naisa fee. The only thing that discouraged people to participate was when they realized, which okay,
you only get this.
Yeah, we gave you first year, we gave you second year, we're on the third year, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, not even a 1,000 rand of some sort to say, okay, here a plaque yakho, then here a mandlana nyani. I think that's what discouraged the band.
Palisa means
Cash prize.
Sunshine.
how did it change you?
What? These awards? These awards changed my life. Yo.
That's why namanje uthawufuna ukuyivalela ngaphandle.
Yeah, no.
From there, the sky was like, what was the
Yo.
limit?
Guys, it's been. This was affirmation to say that I'm on the right path.
Okay. After that, what happened, Nje? Can you take us a bit through, Nje?
Rams, remind me.
2016.
Yeah, this was 2016. Yo, a lot happened. Rams, what happened? This was 2016, eh?
Yeah.
This award introduced me to Rise FM as the official voiceover artist.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
I started participating in campaigns.
Okay.
I just got more confident.
Yeah, you were kicking a lot.
Yes, I was gigging. I was gigging.
Yeah, I think they did that in terms of people getting Ugutiba recognized provincially.
Yeah.
Because I remember after winning it, I won it twice, by the way.
Ooh, so sweet.
After winning
It's not
it,
about you.
no, I'm just saying. After I just wanna confirm your statement.
Yeah.
Because after winning it, I got to gig as well to a
Yeah.
point that I've even became part of Mpumalanga cultural experience as one of the MCs because of from the awards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, it really did. I also started doing a lot of ANC gigs. Shout out to Trevor, man. R.I.P. to him. He always made sure I was in it.
Okay.
You know, he always made sure I was in it. And I actually started getting gigs that actually pay me.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think probably from the background point of view now, I don't think probably your dad actually ubona potential in what you were doing in terms of radio.
Yeah.
But that was like kind of an affirmation.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
Space,
Yeah.
Like, we can do it.
Yeah, because remember I got this award and then we had that farewell thingy and then we were handing out awards.
Yeah.
So still there, I was presenter of the year.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
so
yes,
so when I was like, Dad, at least look, I was like, okay.
Yeah, yes, bands.
That's what you see,
yes. So
you know?
man. What's that gold, man?
Yeah.
What's that gold, man?
My say cool, my. How is it going there?
Amazing. I love the city. I always remember I frequented in Joburg a lot. My older sister stays in Joburg.
Okay.
So it wasn't a new place to me. It's just that now I'm there at a different time and at a different age. So obviously my reasons for being there are different
And
now.
yes, yeah.
But I love the city. I love Joburg. I love the energy it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the rush that it has. I love the opportunities that it has. Very challenging, but Joburg stretches you to grow.
Yeah.
You have to grow. So it's been absolutely good to me.
So now you're still doing radio, right?
Yes, I am still doing radio right now. So I'm on internet radio. I do the Opulence Breakfast Show alongside Mohalim Tawung.
Yes.
I'm sure most of you guys know.
Extra so amazing.
That's my boy. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Mo,
out.
man. Shout out to Mo. That's
Sure,
my
sure.
baby boy. So yeah, I'm on internet radio. So I do the Breakfast Show,
Yeah.
Okay.
which is 6 to 9.
So much drives into Zakove.
Quality. I'm premium. I don't present. I broadcast. I'm a broadcaster. I'm not a presenter. I'm a broadcaster.
So we're working them from where you started.
Yeah.
And now, in terms of the space, media
Yeah.
and radio specifically, what are the dynamics in changing? And from like we transition, how did it come
Community,
to
internet
you?
radio, yeah.
From community, the reach, and moving to bigger city, Joburg, and bigger platform. How has the transition been?
You know, I know maybe this might sound a bit cocky, but I feel like my transitions happened so smoothly and in time.
Okay.
You know, because I didn't study radio. I just recently studied radio.
Yeah.
So my move was really smooth. Remember, I went to study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
So ngihambeni esikolweni and then I was gone. Nyamaza umntwana uhamba.
Like
From there,
Yeah.
everything just it moved. It moved. I truly got to understand the science of radio.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm a qualified radio producer,
Yeah.
like qualified. I'm a broadcaster more than anything. But to be quite frank with you, I was so nervous about internet radio
Yeah.
because I was so frustrated at some point, like, why am I not getting on mainstream?
Yeah.
Yes. You're on a
Guys, like,
commercial side and
I remember I even told Dave from Rise FM, the standing programs manager, I'm like, you guys use my voice so much. Why don't you just damn hire me? I pushed. Yo, I pushed. And then I was like, no, man, there's got to be another way.
Yeah.
And I was so used to, you guys were family here. You put up with my bullshit, you know. So now I'm going not only, you know, on internet radio, but I'm going into a completely different workspace.
Yeah. Yes.
Mohale didn't know me.
Yeah.
My producer doesn't care about me. The station manager didn't care about me. 6 a.m. they want you on air. So it was really
So I think out of your
a bit of
comfort zone,
yeah.
out of your own comfort zone.
But it was confirmation for me for the fact that I was nervous. It meant that okay,
Yeah.
this is
This is it.
you know. But I believe so much in my broadcasting craft that that anxiety was gone in a week.
So now you Palisa with your own ideas
Yeah.
of doing things.
Yes.
Then this is opulence.
Yes.
Yeah. They have their own ideas of doing things. Then you come together, the working environment part of it.
Yeah.
And you guys like gel. Ifika njani, was it hard to gel from angithi sihlukahlukene and them, like the expectations are different as well. So now you're coming in from a ML, or you just studied radio, you were from
I
a
was already in
community
Joburg.
radio. You understand? So say
Yeah.
Joburg,
Yeah.
then alaba bantu vele bona they are Joburgers.
Yeah.
So ihlangana njani la?
You know, I started appreciating the type of personality I have and the professionalism that I have when I joined Opulence. It was, look, Mahal is a big brand. I think I'm on 1.2 followers on Instagram. Mahal is on 1 million. So obviously there are those little doubts like, oh my God, are we gonna gel? But because not only am I professional in what I do, but I love what I do. I always create chemistry with the person I'm working with. You know? And luckily for me, I've never had to force that type of energy.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I've always been placed with people that I gel with immediately. So even with Mohale, it was the same thing. And he welcomed me so beautifully. I was shocked. You know? I was like, we got on like a house on fire.
Yeah.
And simply because I was there as myself.
Okay.
You know? I also feel like it also made him a bit comfortable because I'm not an influencer. I don't have 1 million followers. I mean, Mahali stays in Waterfall. I stayed in Maboneng at that time. Our lives were so different. I was not competing with him. I was there to do what I'm doing. And remember, I'm qualified. I'm professional what we doing on that breakfast show, and he's not. And he embraced that. He was willing to learn.
Yeah.
You know? So, but it was very tense at the beginning, eh? Because now you don't know whether someone's there to tell on you. And remember, it was that very hectic time in his life. So he couldn't talk about such things. But I mean, we get along so much that we even joke about his former marriage on air.
Yeah.
You understand?
Just to get it, to break the ice.
To break the ice and all of those things. But I won't tell. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was nervous. But then I remembered who I am, what I've achieved, and that I deserve to be there.
But now I want to check one thing.
Yeah.
Most of the people, when they're out of town,
Yeah.
doing things in bigger cities,
Yeah.
they initiate some sort of homecoming kind of things or give back kind of things. Do we are we having to expect something like that from Palesa'S?
Definitely. So much. Definitely. And I'm not under pressure even. You've been gone.
Yeah.
I will give back when the time is right.
Okay.
Also, I want to give back something that is going to empower. I'm not going to come and give you guys money. Okay, if you're singing on Signally check, I mean, this is home. Because imagine my chips, because wow. You know, you guys will definitely get money. And simply because, not because I favor you guys, but because I am in the broadcasting space, I understand the need for digital tools. There's always a need at a radio station to upgrade. But what I'm going to give back to the sound is something that is going to change people's lives.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because people honestly here, it's just that there are no resources.
Yeah.
So even if you don't start big, even if whatever I'm going to give is this small, I want the people I'm helping to be responsible for that.
And have direction.
Exactly. If it closes, it means they broke it down. If it grows, it's because of their work. There's no way I'm not going to give up on the. I'm going to not give back here. I grew up here.
Manje bathi wena mayendela emele wahamba wabelana ama-waves abantu ku-Facebook.
You with your band.
Yeah, angazi babona bakubhala ku-Facebook bathi uPalesa ubaleke ne-wave yethu.
Oh my
nani.
goodness, it's crazy.
I don't know because I think you've deactivated your Facebook account. If I'm not-
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, or
When I left after our home burned down, I got off Facebook.
Okay.
Simply because that was the most social media platform I was on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back anytime soon, hey?
Why is it like a lot of people they usually do that? Once they go to a city, they feel like they have to integrate now from social media platforms. Probably
Yeah.
Facebook, you feel like it's a bit down now. Now you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
go
It's
Instagram
the
and
village.
Twitter. Why?
Kidding.
Why?
No.
Why
With
is
me, it wasn't even about moving. I was going through a really tough time,
that? Yeah.
and I didn't want to be answering questions.
So you had to switch off.
Yeah, with me, it was more emotional than anything. It was. I hadn't even moved to Joburg when I deactivated my account. I was
Yeah.
still here.
Okay, the issue of your house being burnt down.
Yeah.
Did it have anything to do with it?
What do you mean?
Anything to do with it? You're switching off.
Yes.
No,
Definitely.
You just need to
Definitely.
block.
Definitely. After we buried my uncle who died in the house, I think 2 weeks later I deactivated.
Yeah.
I didn't deactivate Instagram and Twitter because I wasn't that active, you know.
Yeah.
But with me, it was more of an emotional decision more than anything, because I remember the last statement I wrote. I think I wrote something like, "I'm grieving, whatever, something like that." But it was like a bye, you know.
Okay.
And then I switched off.
Yeah.
I needed to think. Yeah.
So, yini yakusiza
Drinks.
along the process.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Yini yakusiza. Did you go through counseling?
God. Nothing.
Nothing.
Everything.
Or you had probably a very supporting structure in terms of your family or your friends or a boyfriend. We don't know.
God.
Is it?
You know, I only was able to mourn my uncle and digest the fact that I lost a house last year.
Yeah.
Everything moved so quickly. The house burned down. I had to go back to Joburg. I had my radio internship. I was traveling. After that, it was opulence. You understand? It's opulence. After that, it's this. Because now I'm into PR. So I didn't have the time to sit and say, "Yo, what happened?" And I think that was God's way of getting me away from depression. It's like, you know what, Erike mo keep busy. You know, so that by the time, yes.
So in other words, if I'm getting you correct, you didn't have time to sit down and ponder into the situation.
Thank you.
And even end up feeling like you're drowning into depression or whatever the mental health issue it might have caused. So you never had that.
Yeah.
Like you healed moving.
I didn't heal. I had to move. If there's one thing about life, it goes on. I had to move.
So don't you think somewhere down the line it will come back? Maybe.
No, but guys, I just said I only had time to mourn and digest everything last year.
Okay.
I had.
Are you okay now? Are you in a better space?
Yes, I'm in a much better. I'm not 100, right?
Okay.
But I'm in a better space.
Yes.
Yes. God has been so faithful.
So, talking about the internet radio, do you think South Africans are getting the grasp part of it, or we are still like laid back?
Yeah.
They obviously married at the way
Frequency
years. Do you think are we hitting that space? Or El Camp is beautiful, the internet connection. You know, some of the places whereby there's free internet connection and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you think are you hitting the numbers? Do you think people are listening to the internet radio?
Look, South Africa is in the top 10 list of countries in the world that are technologically advanced.
Yeah.
Even though who are living here in South Africa, we feel like we are so slow.
Yes.
Digital migration is something that is happening. It's something that is still going to continue to happen.
It just needs pace, though.
You understand? So, I think we're getting there, man.
Yeah.
You know, it is a process.
Yeah.
It's something new. Remember, people are used to frequency modulations, which are FM.
Yeah.
And there's still people who listen. That's why I always say to people, radio will never die. There's still people in rural areas who use radio so much that they cannot afford not to have it.
It's a reference to everything.
It's time.
It's a reference to everything.
Uyazi makhala mase windaba uyazi ukuthi okay u6.
Yeah.
Let me dress the kids quickly. Mase we have past 6. Yes. Literally that is what radio does for them.
Yeah.
Radio is a theater of the mind. It's where people tune in to escape.
Yeah.
You see, the thing with radio is you can't cheat radio. It's if you are cute and get it. Radio, yes, exactly.
On a go. It's
And
live.
exactly,
Correct.
yes.
Unfiltered.
And you can't bullshit because people need to fall in love with you from what they're hearing, not by how you look. That's why when they say you have a face for radio, people, guys, you must know they mean you ugly. So with us, you can't bullshit the audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's either you're good or you're not. So with TV, it's like, it's you're cute.
Yeah.
You know, your beauty distracts us.
Yeah.
Yes. you know.
Yeah.
So with radio, you can't bullshit.
Yeah.
You need to have the ability to keep people glued in.
Yeah.
Remember, radio is background noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's easily forgettable, and people switch frequencies so quickly. You can't bullshit.
So you've mentioned that you studied, and I remember, I think you went through a program in Nemis, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. I mean, for
those who don't
someone
know.
out there,
Yeah.
currently
Yeah.
inspired to be a radio,
To be a-
DJ
yeah.
one day.
You know, so was it 2019?
Yeah, I think it was 2019.
So I got a bursary from the deputy president's office.
Yeah.
Not just me, a few other people, to actually go study, whether it was film and television,
Okay.
there was radio, there was graphic designing, there was animation. So depending on where you want to feel, because he saw the need for media training,
Yeah.
because we
Especially
create
this
content.
province.
Yes,
Yeah.
especially here.
This province, because
Yeah.
I mean, we're falling back.
Exactly, and it's not
Compared to
that
your
there's
Gauteng,
no
you know, places
content,
there,
but
yeah.
there are no people with the skills
Yeah,
to
yeah, not
to bring the
equipped.
content
Yeah.
to the people.
Yeah.
So I got that. Remember, with me, I didn't study radio.
Yeah.
I did it in varsity just as extra work, but I had been such a radio host for so long that when I got there, I was like, oh my god, I'm actually stupid. I was
Okay,
like,
so
"Aibo."
Yeah, he know, man.
I
Thanks. Do we have enough time? Sorry.
okay.
Yeah.
Are we out?
At one, we have park at, so that we just
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was amazing. So NEMISA stands for the National Electronic Media Institute of South Africa. It is exactly that.
yeah.
It's the National Electronic Media Institute of South Africa. So that is where you go to study the things that I mentioned. So it's not even studying. They actually called it a course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually called each other colleagues. So it wasn't Taba Elaya class. Of course, school rules type of thing still applied. Yeah. But I did so much unlearning and
Yeah,
learning.
so that you will learn.
Yeah.
It helped you, ne?
Yeah.
The qualification.
Yeah.
And the skill.
Yeah.
And the knowledge.
Baba. Yeah, she's not going to fuck all.
Mainstream media, are you coming?
Man, mainstream media has stressed me out so much. Mainstream media as a whole, or mainstream radio?
Radio.
Look, I'm not gonna reject it, but it's really not something I'm chasing now.
Okay.
I'm actually doing radio for the last time this year.
Okay.
I have grown a beautiful passion for public relations, which is PR.
Okay.
I have an amazing mentor. I've tried it out. Actually, guys, that is how I make most of my money. So radio produced something else for me, which is public relations.
Okay.
It's time radio worked for me.
Oh yeah.
I built such a beautiful, strong network that I'm capable of doing public relations.
You know, unfortunately, you came late. And we have to cut it short.
But I
So-
think we still have time.
Then let's do the 2-minute yarn.
Yeah, so that we close it very
How
well.
much time do we have?
Inga's cards.
Huh? We have 6.
Yeah.
No, 6 is enough.
Maybe we should have recorded 3.
So that's after 3.
Yeah.
So that it
Maybe we
doesn't
should
go to-
have. But no, I was gonna come.
Hey.
yathi nesikhulumisa kabi ebantwini bethu siba sinenengo 10.
I'm so sorry.
Hey,
I'm
don't-
so sorry. Yazin. But I sent you a voice note, and it's not really even superstar tendencies. I hate being late.
Yo.
You know, for me that means I don't respect my brand. I don't respect you guys.
You see,
Okay.
No,
Quickly,
no,
where can we see you in the next 3-4 years? PR, or you're done with radio, or you're gonna do both?
I'll never be done with radio.
Okay.
Look, so since I said I'm doing it for the last time, they say it doesn't mean I'm bearing it. So radio is my first love.
Okay, alright.
Should anything?
So it am a yearly contract that they normally have. People
No,
who
I'm
started last
leaving.
year.
It's not about my contract. I'm leaving. My contract's
Oh.
not even done with Opulence.
Is it?
Yeah. So I'm about to work for one of the biggest record labels in the country.
Because what?
I'm about to work for one of the biggest record labels in the country.
Recording label.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Exist some recording labels.
Well, maybe actually no. I think record label is the wrong word. I'm gonna get fired. It's an agency. It's a musical agency.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
now I get it now. Oh, okay.
So I'm about to join Solistic Agency, the Black Coffee owns.
Okay.
So I really want to focus.
Especially as a PR video, there's a lot of money and there's a lot of work there.
And I'm brilliant.
Now artists they going solo, but
Yeah.
they wanna be meaning.
Yes.
So you are venturing into the
Yes,
space.
and Solistic is so digital. It is so technological. It is what artists need to know.
Okay.
And look, now I'm selling the agency, but yeah. So I really want to give it my all. I don't want anything distracting me. But if anything dope in radio comes along the way and I feel I can take it, I definitely will.
So a lot can be expected from you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We won't give you a timeline.
No, never. No, I can wake up tomorrow and decide, no.
No longer.
But yeah, I mean, keep pushing. You inspire us. I mean, it's always good that we see people from a cast later and then they go and do greater things out there.
Yeah.
You know, they are hitting the market and then the right spot where there's a lot of competition.
Yeah.
Because sometimes one's demanded to make it out there.
Hey guys,
Hey
guys, it's a jungle out there.
It's a jungle, ne?
Oh.
Survival.
I am a little princess. Lana guys, I was so spoiled.
Nah.
Fine, just about ning.
Take it or leave it.
What's the and you are?
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Mohale. Mohale put me on.
Yeah, ne?
On a lot of people.
So
on
with the
a lot.
thing, Mohale is a big brand. Are we gonna sing probably
Collaboration.
one of the clients? Probably. You know, what you're doing?
I'll definitely work with Mo in the future. We just haven't had the idea
We're
yet.
just focusing on what we're doing.
Yeah. But we will definitely be working together in the future.
So a lot can be expected.
Sorry?
A lot can be expected.
A lot, guys. A lot. I'm also getting into artist management. I'm tightening my skills there.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
You have 1 minute.
No, I mean, Emily is
That's
proud
it.
of you.
Oh.
And we're proud of you. Yeah. Joseph is proud of you.
Urabuta manages my personal life, even, guys. It's horrible.
No, I had to, guys. I had to.
She's good at what she does. She's bold, even though she's thin.
Don't delay. Le podcast list is cancel. Are you body shaming?
I'm not body shaming.
Ngoba uwala VOC ne, I will not do that. I will not do. I was gonna tarnish you. You don't do that. I'm
It's the
kidding.
wrong way.
I'm kidding, man. That's something.
Oh.
Guys. So what's the worst that could happen? Literally.
Oh.
So thin actually sounds even more civilized.
Bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Thank you for
So,
joining us.
yeah.
But I'm not happy.
Worse?
We're not done.
We're gonna resume.
Should we resume at 3?
I don't know.
I don't know, but we're not done.
We are not done. Let's hang out and see how it goes.
See you guys. Cut.
This has never been done. They've never recorded. It's a cut.
But now my kid now has to say doing.
See right now.
Firstly, I'm speaking at the correct distance, so my levels are proper, right, X?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Come here.
Yazi always uzothi mayena
Never.
okay.
manje i-transaction yakho nasuwa community radio nasuwa community radio bese uya ku internet radio because internet radio is sunset and
Yeah.
unalo ukuthi uhlamba ukuthi sifake awusaba
No.
Kule opulence.
opulence nje ifake nje.
What do you mean?
Like the
like-
language.
You are not censored.
Yeah,
It's
we're
internet.
not censored,
Yes.
but
The language you use.
okay. Yeah, we're not censored, but we don't swear. We hardly.
Is it?
But in terms of the regulations, community internet,
No, there isn't actually.
there isn't.
Yeah.
So you just flow and do what you guys are good at.
Yeah. It's just that I don't use vulgar language.
Yeah,
I don't find myself.
despite you being some
Yeah, of
sweary
course.
but
Yeah.
with the regulations, because we know with
You guys
us,
caught me out so much. I know which you are allowed
Yes.
to say certain words.
Yes.
Maybe certain words that
Well, because that's role when.
or something. I don't know.
Because that's role.
No, I know you're rolling.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nothing's ever off the record.
I ain't
Yeah.
rolling.
Yeah, rolling?
I ain't rolling. What's that?
I sugar.
No, 101. The whole program's manager. Ooh, Rabutla. Please.
Why are you selling me out?
But in Angzane, community radio, I think the most thing that I don't know about them is that it's just a platform for people to grow and enhance their talent.
Definitely.
It's not a paying job.
No.
Actually, you volunteer
Don't.
your time and space.
Yeah.
And probably you had the proof of it. It has worked for you.
Definitely.
No, like I want you before getting into what Raputla said, I want you to declare that community radio stations ain't paying.
Yeah, no, those people won't pay you guys. Please.
No, not like they won't pay
No,
you.
no, no,
It's
they
not paying
won't
job.
pay you. I know
Exactly.
what is happening behind the scenes, though I know. Because you see now, I'm a producer. So it's not just about talking to people. I understand the business side of radio.
Yeah.
I understand rates.
Yeah.
I understand airtime.
Yeah.
You know, so the business side of it, I fully understand. So initially, when community radio was structured, it wasn't made to pay.
Yeah.
The oldest community radio station we have is Bushbuck Radio, which is based
Yeah,
in Cape
in
Town.
Mpumalanga,
They've never paid any of their workers. Instead, what they did. No, it's Bushbuck. Sorry, I did the 2020 World Radio podcast.
No, Bushbuck
Sorry.
Ridge is in Mpumalanga.
No, it's in Cape Town.
Bushbuck. Oh,
No,
Bush.
no.
There's Bushbuck Ridge in Mpumalanga.
No,
Then
no,
you have
no,
the
not
bush.
that one.
We have the bush in
There's
Cape
the bush
Town.
in Cape
Yeah,
Town.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that is,
Yeah.
so that is like the oldest community radio station we had. So during exile and all of those stuff. So that was the first.
platform.
That was the first radio station to actually inform people who, okay, this was happening.
In
this was
community
happening.
level.
Yes. Because remember, that's where the force was on community ground.
You did voice over for the community radio station.
It wasn't a voiceover. It was an entire
like
podcast.
the podcast
Yes.
of the detail.
World Radio Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
World
Yeah.
Radio Day.
I slept
That's
the
what?
World Radio Day, the 2020
Yeah.
podcast World
Tell us
Radio
about
Day.
that.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Radio has World Radio Day every year.
Yes.
It's on the. My lectures are gonna
I
kill
think
me.
somewhere in September.
No, raps. Is it my lecturers? I'm so sorry, Bongi Manana. I'm sorry. I forgot the date,
Yeah.
but it's definitely before winter.
Yeah.
So every year, different stations, specifically broadcasters in radio,
All right.
create different content and just conversations around it. So the 2020 theme was radio revolution arising or something.
Yeah.
So it was basically where now we were sort of formally introducing digital migration
Yeah,
to community
yeah,
radio.
the digital, yeah.
So I scripted that, I narrated that, I produced the content for that. Shout out to Bagwena and Sfiso on the technical side.
Yes.
But it played on all commercial radio stations. I even sent it to Wabslum. I don't know if you guys played
Yeah,
it.
we played it.
No,
That's-
we did, we
That,
did,
that,
we
that's
did.
why I knew.
I think you're playing Helene because of time,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, but that's my actual first real professional baby.
Yeah.
I slept at 3 a.m., I remember, and then I was up at 5:30 again because it was dropping by 7 a.m. Every community radio station in the country had to have it.
play it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was powered by the MDDA, ICASA. You know, we had the movers and shakers, the contributors of community radio. So that is where I actually understood, hooray, this platform was so important.
But how big was the check?
What do you mean?
The check.
It's one deal I make money, baby.
How big was the check?
Don't fuck around. No,
I ain't fucking.
that was part of. Remember, I'm still doing my radio production.
Exactly,
internship?
so, yeah.
So that was part of it.
Oh,
Yeah. So it wasn't necessarily. So we were obligated. To do
It
that.
was part of you
Yes.
getting
Yeah.
marks or getting
marks.
points.
Part of my work.
Yeah, part of it. You understand?
Yeah.
So now, after doing that, and like getting
Yeah.
because I remember I played it. It was on my show.
Mabuza called us personally.
I played it. So
Is
after
it?
that,
Hey, madoda, uthina wazi ifoni yakho?
Njani?
Huh?
Mshayeli, please call.
after that,
You reply.
How
Ah,
the response?
ndoda,
After
uyamuthi
doing-
oyima, singayibalekile into ayishoyo,
Njani? No,
uyamuthi.
I'm kidding. That's my uncle. See, that nigga put me on.
Who?
No, I'm saying after that podcast,
Yes.
even Didi Mabuza
The
called,
recognition.
Oh,
say
yeah.
like brilliant, love it.
So after that, besides Didi Mabuza, with the community radio stations getting it, and the entire country actually
Yeah, yeah.
listening to it,
Yeah,
the response, I mean, friends, close
it
friends,
was
people,
incredible.
yeah.
It was incredible.
The media
It was
family.
incredible.
the media family.
So here's what happened with our internship, right? So there was the TV crew, there was the animation crew, and
Radio,
in each and every crew there was 5 members and above. In radio, we're only 3. It was me and 2 guys.
Okay.
So
Which are here to kick ass.
we kicked ass throughout, to a point that sometimes our manager we didn't even want certain things from us because they were already done. You know, radio is real time. So whatever you get, you need to get it done now. You can drop it next week. But what we're doing now, this is real time. Although it's gonna drop on Wednesday, but we did this in real time. You know? Because remember, then with such things now there are journalistic purposes. You know, that's where you get fired. That's where you
Yeah.
get suspended. That's where so when everything is done in real time, that is your context. That is
Exactly,
your story.
yeah.
Should anything change, if there are new developments or whatever, you carry on from that.
Yeah.
But radio is real time. What you guys are supposed to be doing, you're supposed to be nice. Something to grow my beard.
It's good. It's good.
You know?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, I like the fact that, you know,
Black women are taking
we get our
over.
hair back.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe your girlfriends don't tell you this, but a woman's hair is our most prized possession, whether it's short or big. So the minute something's wrong with it, it is able to kill the entire conflict.
But
Yeah.
why in Fagama weave with that?
They're trying to like hide what,
Yeah.
like,
I don't know. I use.
Yeah, it's just natural.
Yes.
yeah, this is natural.
Yeah.
Even here.
Yeah.
Man, I'm out with a report.
Are you trying to expose me?
I got to see it's that.
No. What I'm saying though is, women feel great and beautiful when you hear it.
Yeah, I'm good.
So
Yeah.
I'm really excited when black women are coming up and creating their own products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make sure that, you know, our hair stays healthy. I spoke to someone and they were like, "Yo, mini natural hair, I'm funny. How can your own hair not suit you? It's your hair."
Yours, it's created
You know?
like
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
like to meet the needs
Exactly.
and
So your weaves shouldn't be something you depend on, but it should be something if you want to look different or
how,
whatever.
how
whatever.
often do you put a weave on? The
What is it
frontal.
now? November.
Yeah.
The last time I had a weave was in July
Why?
because I was treating my hair.
Well, it wasn't like you weren't confident enough.
No. It wasn't even a confidence issue. I just wanted to take care of it.
Oh,
again.
yeah,
Yeah,
like-
because I'd been on weaves for such a long time, and then I was just like, oh, you know what? Let me make sure my roots are healthy, even if I do have those weaves. But as long as we see in you know, it's good.
So now coming to the podcast with your natural hair,
Yeah. What do you mean?
like I'm looking at the confidence wearing your natural crown than the artificial. How has it been, like deciding to say no weave, nothing, I'm just going there, me?
With me, I'm such a creative. I wake up a different person every time. I packed my weaves when I was coming here, just in case. But
Your confidence goes
it's not
down
even,
in terms
no, just in case maybe I can't
Okay.
manage natural hair
Yeah,
because it's a
yeah.
lot of work. But
of, lot of work
yeah,
than you weave.
yeah,
Okay.
and it's more expensive than weaves.
But in Nangzane, you mentioned like a very critical point in
Yeah.
terms of the opportunities that women did not have.
Yeah.
How much of a space do you think is there when it comes to the media space and the opportunities that are there for women? Do you think there's enough space,
It's huge.
or is mainly male dominated now?
It's huge. I was speaking to my mentor, the one who trains me in PR. I was telling him that I feel like women are more confident now. We are claiming ourselves. There's like this different wave now. Women are just, we are there. We
Yeah.
no longer want to be the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are there now.
You are not the
And-
supporters now.
Yes.
You
And
are
it's unfortunate.
on the
People,
main.
people think women don't have opportunities. Women just don't know. There's so many. In fact, the media space has so many opportunities for women than men.
Yeah.
They just make it
Yeah,
harder to
yeah,
come in.
yes.
But basically, we have so much space. It's just that now only are we coming out of our shell.
Yeah.
You know? So gradually, we're getting there, but there's so much growth. There's. Look at what I did in a period of 6 years.
Yeah.
So, in penetrating the space, as women from Ekasi, Sifundem, Kuma combined.
Not me though.
Oh,
More saint.
When they combined, what do? They combine races?
no, they combined the grades.
So what are you saying, Cousin Park? So what's going on there? I get it, MLO combined.
It's a combined,
Yeah.
yes. And
Like, you know now,
like, it's grade 1 to grade 7. in
Yes.
Ikolo.
In
And then you've
primary.
got grade 8 to grade 12.
12 is
So
secondary.
if it's combined, that means it's R to grade 12.
Yeah.
So that's a
St. John's.
combined
School.
Thina abantu basithatha sakutshela ke.
Yeah, but I'm a combined school.
That's
like,
those are the combined schools.
you find
I,
it like
I never had to be combined with
when you go there, it's like, I mean, Bible.
So you can do
I'm
can do that school from grade R to grade 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like-
it's a combined school.
I guess St. John's was St. John's was high school. So
You did it high school pen.
yeah, I know it.
Yeah,
it was
you-
crazy.
You went there.
Yeah.
You
So
understand?
it's not a combined school.
So it's not.
Yes,
Clearly.
exactly.
It's not. So I mean, I'm gonna move for me because you don't know
Ah.
the environment of a combined school.
There's actually a school my dad sent me, like in the Bundus. Mabuhol. It's like Mabuhol.
Yeah, Mabuholo,
So
yeah.
now that you guys are breaking down what combined is, that school was a combined school.
Yeah.
Because it was primary. to
Where?
matric.
Yeah. True.
It was called Good Shepherd.
Oh yeah.
Same thing in this guy, you know,
It should be a
Wisdom.
combined because
Yeah, it was
combined
combined.
means
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're combining all the
Yeah.
grades from grade R to grade 12.
Okay.
So you went there. How long have you, like?
We're
How,
there.
how many years you did
the
one?
combined school?
Yeah.
I did first term.
Then you were done.
Yeah, no.
I remember myself going to.
Inda
I remember myself. Going,
injani vele mo boarding school like I've
I
never had
remember
experience
myself going to boarding school in Newcastle. I won't mention it. I was like, yo, like, bruh, going out, you see, this is the gate, né? Going out to the shop down the street.
yeah.
You had to
We're
get
not even
permission.
allowed to go out.
You get, they had to
hated
get
that
permission from Abazali to
I
say,
hated that school.
your kid, so and so wants
Really
to go and
shop
buy
right.
one, 2, and 3. And I was like, yo,
I hated that school.
Yasini story nifuna
I was there-
nifunela ini freedom.
You know what?
bruh, how?
No,
That
you're there
school,
for school, dude.
That
Bruh,
school,
okay.
that school, like I was in the top 5 academic students.
Yes.
But I was deliberately naughty so they could kick me out.
I'm,
No.
Inda.
just
No.
imagine the gate is open.
I'm a mosquito.
Yeah, you can't do a simple thing. Going to my friend, there had to be permission from
Also,
your
my
parents.
principal was
But
racist.
why are you there for?
My principal
Okay,
was
bruh,
racist.
it's break time.
Yeah. Besides the fact that it was a shitty school. That
Afrikaner or English person?
no, Mr. Rudolph is actually in prison. So here's what happened.
Afrikaner.
Yeah.
They've
no,
got
he was-
English people and
he was a
Afrikaners.
mix.
Huh?
He was, I don't know, that man had issues. Give
Small
me
Tanzania?
Mr. Rudolph. What does that mean?
Yeah, Rudolph.
Yeah, Afrikaner.
Rudolph is an
Rudolph,
Afrikaner.
He was very racist.
Yeah,
Your Smiths,
Afrikaner.
your
Yeah.
what, they are English.
So besides his school, in terms of academics, he was on point.
Yeah.
But I mean, you are not always at school learning. People don't understand. The reason people send their kids to boarding schools, well, there are different reasons.
Yeah.
But with me, I actually asked my dad, look, after grade 7, because I went to urban primary, I'm like, you know what, I really, really, really want to go to boarding school. I actually wanted to go in primary, but he was like, okay, let's wait till you get to matric. The reason our parents send us, to boarding schools, besides personal reasons, they are there to teach you social skills. They are there to teach you to engage.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically they are building you as a person. Because we were mixed. There was Joburg, KZN, Durban.
And different races, I
Yes.
think.
That is why I'm able to easily connect with people.
To navigate
I've
everywhere.
been-
Yeah.
Also, I'm very well traveled. So, but that's the core reason our parents send us to boarding schools.
Yeah, exactly.
Besides their personal
Yeah,
reasons.
exactly.
Velas, we assist to showcase. I mean, back here at 24/7. Won't you escape?
By the way, very strict.
Yo. Also, that man was racist. And he didn't like that people like me, who's black, is informed about that.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I told him you are racist, it was like, now you bring an ugly word to my school.
Exactly, the
I'm
race
like,
card.
what the fuck do you think? Do you think we're dumb? Do you think we do not know what racism is? I have proof. I can give you certain incidents where you were racist. So
And
yeah,
then
also
he
wanted to
has
go.
been arrested for what?
So that guy was molesting boys.
Yeah.
Ah, flip.
No wonder he was a dick.
Flip. Flip.
Yes, that's why
Flip.
I turned that
What?
school upside down.
Really?
My dad thought I was on drugs.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Rudolph boys.
Yes.
Okay.
That man.
You know that?
Ukwangibamba kanje
Yeah.
noma washini.
Serious?
Yeah.
Is he in prison then?
Yeah.
Flip.
So not only was he racist, but he disliked girls. So girls had it harder. And I
Stereotype.
was just like at one point I was like, no man, fuck this guy.
So uthanda machit.
Yeah.
Not only ukuthi uyawathanda. Like
Fulana now.
Yeah. So I had a boyfriend, right? So Eku Shepherd. So we basically lived in the same yard. A huge yard, but bahlukanisi.
yeah.
You know? But boys were still there. So I was dating Utabang at that point, and he always used to tell me these stories. You know?
But what's happening when you're at a camp?
Yeah, and I'm always like, and because every Fridays, remember we had school Mondays to Fridays,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Fridays you can either go home or do whatever. So he would get a bus and scoop all of them out. And I
Rudolph.
literally had to hide Tabang in my locker room because he didn't want to go. Sometimes I had to call in as his mother and say, look, Tabang needs to come home.
So he didn't want them to go home over the weekend.
Yes. So, yeah, like, my
So he will take them where?
To his place. So here's what he did.
Yeah.
So Ikit Shepherd is a very farmy area, right?
Okay.
So he had his own farmhouse, probably like 2-3 k's away from the school, right? So that's where he used to take them on weekends.
Okay.
So man, I don't know, I don't
So
know whether I was young or
They
whatever.
were pretty much still on their early high school days, probably.
Exactly,
All the
Phela
guys,
Kumle,
ne?
that's high school.
Yeah, yeah.
So the oldest you'll get is 18, the most is 19.
Exactly, yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Then
So,
nothing more than
yeah,
that.
No. I also so at boarding school, like you have boarders and
Yeah,
you have day
exactly.
scholars. So before I dated Tabang, I used to date this guy who was a day scholar, Andis.
Oh, they yeah.
So he'd also tell me these things, but I couldn't.
Take it in. Like
So every time he's like, "Where's Mr. Rudolph?" Be like, "Nigga, why ask me that, man? I'm with you." And he'd be like, "No, you know that the nigga says this nigga says that." And because my school was centered, my school was very close to Abomhlang, Abokhorobasdal. So those people are not, they're not really clued up about certain things.
like
you know?
the most of the
Yes.
villages.
So
and
that's
rural
why he
areas.
was able to carry on with it for such a long time. So when I took notice of it and decided to speak up,
Fuck, Mr. Rudolph.
he had to
like,
get rid of me.
So
If it's the speaker, I'm afraid. The speaker.
you don't feel it. You don't feel it. Okay, good. Yeah. So
No, he misses why. So sorry to cut you off, guys.
so your boyfriend
Yeah,
then.
at that time.
No, so by the two, my friend, I just want to come to that. Hey, my daughter, high school. So not to my friend.
When?
When?
Wenzani?
So by the two, my boyfriend in high school.
Yeah.
We sang that much.
Oh, super cool.
We sang that much.
Manje. Asengikhuluma ukuthi manje.
We sang that.
Body counts now.
Yeah, my head counts.
Yeah, body counts.
What is this? Wow. Wow.
You want more?
Hey, but I to high school with that. What? Same
No, I'm
school.
like-
Okay.
I'm looking at the issue
May the
because
best man win.
I know the story of
Yeah.
Rudolph.
I went to that school. I caused the first commotion in that school. I remember because they suspended me. And I remember my dad looking at me, he's like, I don't know, are you crazy? He's like, do you need time off? And then I was like, why do you think I'm crazy? Because I raised something important.
So when you were fighting for umuntu wakho ukuthi bangamhlaba chocolate box.
It started off as Mundwang, you know? But then because I've been monitoring this guy's treatment towards us, it escalated, you know? And unfortunately, well, fortunately for him at that time, the only option he had was to suspend me. I always tell my dad till today, I blame you for not supporting me when that man did that.
Yeah.
Never mind the expulsion.
So by
What I
then,
was raising was important.
but then this guy, the justice only came in after you guys left.
Yeah.
After
It
you
was
guys
all
left.
over the papers. And when
I
I,
know
saw
the
that
story,
story, I
Sandra.
actually sent the link to my dad. Ke re bona yaanong, I could be the next whoever.
I know the story, guys.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
Rolf and
Has it been sentenced?
molest.
I don't know what happened to him.
Has it?
And
Has
then
he?
he used to go to these gay clubs in Pretoria.
Because even though I didn't follow much of it, but I know like one came out or came afore, then he got bagged, he was taken in, attended. I remember the first time he reminded us a court.
Yeah.
I told I was about 6 months for eBay, so that it was part of the state protecting like the victims to say, okay, you guys can come nonke ngobuningi benu. You understand? There's nothing that he can do now. You understand? We can take you into your private investigation rooms where you give your testimony and it's played in court on how he did it to you. Yeah, I remember that.
So he's got a lot of victims. He's got a lot of victims.
Remember that guy?
Remember,
has been
like,
principal
when we-
there for years.
As
Basically,
Palisa is
that
saying,
was his school.
as Palisa is saying, he would take them out of school in a simple trip mode.
Was the private school?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I remember my fees then were over 15,000. I don't know how
yeah,
much
yeah.
Per annum.
per month.
Per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not under government. We were.
Yeah, it's a private school.
Yeah.
So
Nene Mali. Yo.
he would take them on these trips. You understand?
Elikhumbula ukuthi abantwana labo.
Exactly.
Teenage boys. I mean,
You know, when they
They
go,
could only trust him.
bro.
and
I'm the programs manager. We have a training of some sort for shows, script writing,
They can
content
only trust you.
development, and whatever that speaks to the radio. I take 4 girls, 5. You understand?
We cool.
I know. Go 6, I take to Palisa. Go 7, I take to Mashadi. Go 8, I take so and so.
Ubaneka the wine now.
You understand?
You understand?
Fuck it.
He even used to drop them, hey? He even
No,
used to drop them.
These are not drugs, you motherfucker. These are not drugs. Come on, man.
So,
But we get that like justice
yeah.
is like
so
prevailed.
Yeah.
when that came out, it was
Prevailed.
later on. But I had to show it to my dad. I wasn't crazy. This is actually what is happening.
So inangzane ke skida sakho head count yeskida sakho kuphela hayi ke skida nje
In high
kuphela.
school, no, in high school I only dated 2 guys. In high school I only dated 2.
No, but you left in it. So you obviously
So
went
that's
somewhere
varsity.
else. No. You said
Oh,
you only
No,
stayed.
after Good Shepherd, then I went to St. John's.
Yes. So head
Then I
counts.
started chilling
high
with
school.
the North kids.
Body
So
counts.
yaqala sangana ke lapho.
Ngeke.
Huh? Head counts.
Body counts.
Maybe you guys will think like things is the
Okay.
same or something.
No. We all had our own
I'm
shit.
trying
Like,
to explain
all
it.
of us. And it's
Like,
like
I'm
yeah. Watch. Esmar, ushaya bayingaki?
Mina.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, you go.
So you,
Oh,
so you
all of us, all of us,
guys, so you guys,
Yeah,
your whole phase into high school. So your whole phase into high school,
Ini?
like the whole phase.
No.
I say
Yeah,
okay.
that was
Okay.
How? Oh, come on, please. This is not about me.
Nope,
Podcast
you
is about
can-
you.
you
So
can-
it's in head count.
In
High
high
school.
school.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I did grade
Your high
11.
school years
So I did
all
great.
combined.
So I
Yeah.
did grade 8,
Ufuna
grade 9,
nje,
grade
yeah.
10, right?
Your honest in high school.
No, my wholeness actually got revealed in varsity. Yeah.
Is
Yeah?
it?
Yeah. I think in high school, guys, I was so busy. Like St. John's, you'd be exhausted. Well, we'd interact with the boys, but
yeah.
I really didn't.
You understand?
Academic
Yeah,
only,
yeah.
the focus.
And I was always really active in the media and the cultural things. So I did
The
your
entertainment
public speak-
part.
all the time.
Exactly.
I'd
The
MC,
extra
the prize giving.
Yeah, yeah.
I even suggested like make me host this. My principal was like we never had anyone host prize giving. I'm like okay, then just let me do it.
Just give me a platform.
And I
Let
killed
me show
it.
you
You understand?
what I can do.
So really, I was just really. I think that's where most of my passions were actually
Activated.
sort of embedded in me.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when I got to Pitori,
Okay,
Hayi kodwa baqinisele ukuthi bathi iPitori vele nayo yakhona.
okay, varsity.
There's no coming back. Yeah, sisePitori phela manje.
So say varsity.
Yeah,
activate.
yeah, after
Your
after the
wholeness is there.
St. John's,
Yeah.
and then you went
Not
to
St. John's, St. John's.
St. John's.
Yeah, yeah. No,
I'm
figure
St.
that
John's.
part.
Kodwa unegama. What St. John's man college? What St.
Yeah,
John's?
it is St. John's College. It's in
So
Houghton.
now figure that part varsity.
So I went to. So here's what
Wanyiwe,
happened,
wanyiwe.
right? I'm a Boston Media House graduate. So I did 1 year in Joburg. I hated Joburg. I've never loved Joburg. I'm only enjoying Joburg now. And then because if you saw I being at Boston Media House, we only had Boston Business College.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when I did my second year, then they only opened Boston Media House.
So you moved to
Then
Pretoria.
my dad was furious. Like, I'm not gonna find your own.
What is it
place.
about Pretoria that people like don't like
love
about
Pretoria.
like Pretoria?
I love
Yeah,
Pretoria.
like, but there's so much craziness there.
No.
Man.
Joe, Peter
But Pretoria
Huh?
is softer than Joburg.
Peter Khumunat.
Kumunati, ne?
Like, ngendlela mina engayibona
In
ngayo.
terms of fun,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joburg will never match.
Yeah.
Pretoria people, I feel like Pretoria should be a country on its own.
Is it?
From the way they talk to the way they dress, they are a culture.
Yeah. Culture.
Yes.
Yeah, yo.
Those like Pretoria qualifies to be a country.
That's why we have his
Is it?
Pitori. We don't have
Yes.
his Joburg.
No,
We have his like the people.
Joburg.
Ntano
almost
Grova
close
nina.
to-
Aye, Ntano
What's
Grova.
the vibe?
Yeah.
So Pretoria Joe,
Well, yeah, like the focalistic
Thank
type of
you.
things.
That's our president.
But I think Pitori should, if you are not well focused as a person
Yeah.
coming from
Yeah,
high
you have
school
to
to
start
varsity,
easy.
first year it can be easy
You have
to
to
start
start
with,
that
ne?
easy.
And
Nah.
Pretoria is not scary. I find
Mina
it.
nokubona kunangisana some clubs bathi mayena like kune-gig nge-Wednesday. Yo, ngithi yo.
You have to start
Abiza
that easy.
babizwe nje uyoungster nge-Wednesday. Kabaka
I
tomorrow
need to start
nama-lecture.
AKA on a Wednesday.
Bro, just imagine. You
How are you supposed to? How?
So your honors came in Pretoria.
Yeah. But props to Pretoria, man. Pretoria taught me everything I know.
The street.
Yeah.
the streets.
Yeah. And I was so blessed with a friend who was from the hood. So my best friend, who still is right now, Umbali from Mamelodi.
Yeah.
So Mbali was like my tour guide. So, yeah.
Taking you in and
Everything
out.
from my swag to my music taste, even the love
The
I have
hangout
for
places,
understand?
everything.
Yeah, like the lifestyle that was embedded in me
Okay.
is highly influenced by Pretoria.
Yeah.
But obviously, as you grow, you start making certain changes.
Yeah,
Exactly,
to see
yes,
that.
yes,
No.
yes, yes.
There is a feat.
You know, my first actual real boyfriend who gave me a heartbreak was from Pretoria.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What? He gave you a heartbreak.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Oh, bodlala nje high school.
And
High
I
school
went,
nje
"What you
bodlala
mean,
nje.
school
Huh? But there's this
I was
one.
deputy head girl.
But this one boyfriend nje high school was.
Why-
yabona
why-
bacabanga
why-
ubona
why-
umshado.
why-
ukuthi,
why-
Yabona
why-
ayi yabona this guy.
Why first heartbreak yako iguye? Was he a good fucker or was he the
A good
person
boyfriend.
that you thought ukuthi mhlambe uzokuthatha kubeka?
No, here's the thing with me. I got my first real job at a really young age. At the age of 20, I was working. So at that particular point, he fitted where
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted to be.
within, yeah.
And he taught me a lot of things that guy. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously sex included.
Only
But
to leave you.
yeah, say too.
This
For
motherfucker.
a hood rat, that's the Alex.
What she had?
I'm a hood rat from Alex. Apparently, Shonilo though. Calm as a bitch.
Lomchito Shodilo on the beach.
No. I don't care about the bitch. The nigga died.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You celebrated.
No, that was busy making money. I was just like, woof, out. You know, other girls are safe. But I mean, in terms of my adulthood and just really, understanding who I am and what I like now and all of those things.
The transaction
Yes.
was there.
So the crucial stages of my life in terms of transformation happening.
Yeah.
That's why I will always hold it close to my heart.
Yeah.
And when I'm rich, because I am going to be, I'm actually going to have a house in Pretoria.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean,
in remembrance.
not even.
Ah,
Pretoria,
okay.
Pretoria gave me soul.
And but
And
by
your
the-
identity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
By the way, my house is gonna be in Palito.
Say when-
Shh.
Some guy, no, really. Some guy.
yeah.
I know.
It's gonna be in Palito. I don't wanna stay with you. Okay. Now you're in the varsity.
Yeah.
Your harness is activated.
Parents, and then
Huh?
Parents, and then
In
the
there.
whole phase.
Fuck you, Palisa.
Just say.
No, I want to move from you being a hoe.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. And you
What did
being
Sanko King say? Ho is not life, it's only a phase.
You remember like
I want to move.
You must add boo 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 on this when you
But tell Rams that I'm not the sound guy. I want to move
Yeah.
from you
Yeah,
being a
yeah.
hoe with 21 body counts in varsity. How many? Correct me.
I'm not gonna entertain this
Oh,
rubbish.
okay, I'm moving on.
So now. You
don't know?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yo, Palisa, you know.
I just said that to shock you.
You don't
oh gosh.
Guys, I said that to shock you. How big? How big?
open.
Guys, what is this? You treat all the guests like this.
Yeah?
Espar,
Cover the
now,
sweat.
now that you're mentioning it, dude, there was a song about you. Yeah,
I know you're not good for me. I know you're
What
not
was it?
good.
I card.
I know you're not good.
Yes?
I know you're not good for me.
I think we should play it Yaki on the
have
closing
it?
of this. I know.
Did you have
we
it?
should.
Do you have
we
it
should.
though?
No, we will play it. We'll play it.
Yeah, but
At the
to
end
have
of the
it.
episode. Dude,
You're the one who's going
actually,
to
there was a
edit.
song written about you.
I have songs written about me.
Oh, and then there was the one for Sanko King wrote a song
then
about
there was
you,
K9.
and then there was K9 writing
With
a
the
song
Wolf
about
Sparrow.
K9.
Yeah.
Shout out to
K9.
K9.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
should wrote it. Paddies, and
Yes.
the title
The
of the song.
the K9, the K9, the K9, the K9.
Are you
the
been
K9
around, innit?
Kenan, you know.
Are you been around?
The K9.
I've been around.
I only know the one MC Carter.
Kenan from Emelo.
Yeah,
Ah,
yes.
man, hey, Baba, you are with him or you are?
No. Okay.
No, like, you wanna be there?
Okay, I'm trying to bring it in. The K9.
Yeah.
I only know the one, yeah, MC Carter. Even like
That's
K9,
That's
K9.
honorable. Even Ubangwa
No,
is
it's
talk about
that's
me.
the third one.
Wow.
I just got the three songs that I know of.
There's another local artist who wants to make a track, and I was like, nah.
No, I can know. That's just right with it now.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, actually,
No.
okay.
K9
Let me
first
give you this. Nah.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, what happened is, okay, K9 is the first one to drop it the song
A baby boy.
about Opalis and
Shout out.
yes, and then Sanko King, they were dating.
Sanko.
So lalela, they were dating. So Sanko King had to do.
But local.
And then Sanko King went to a studio to write a song. So yeah, that's why I don't go when I know I'm not good for you. Yes.
Let me correct you. It says, I know you're not good for me. So the title of the song was "You're My Worst Drug."
What did you do to
Okay,
me?
what happened to that song? Okay, what happened to you in Sanko?
When
You know, Sanko never dropped
happened?
that EP. Ngihlale ngimtshela dog, you owe me that EP.
No, Sanko's
There's
Sanko's
also
very good.
another nice
Sanko
track. I
is
think it was track 2
huge,
or
man.
3. It's called Highway Music.
Tell this guy to feature me.
What happened? What happened
Ever.
to that
Tell
song?
them to feature me.
I don't know what Sanko did, eh? I don't know.
Sanko, but then he wrote a very beautiful song about you. Kolan,
Do we have it?
Kolan, Sas. If you don't have a cordless mic, don't speak because we have to decide what is Kruma now and must Kruma. So we have to set upon that. What is says and shine. No,
But why
you do
no, man, no.
Palisa, I want to check here.
Who's also interested?
There is MC Carter, there is K9, there is
The
Sanko.
Sanko.
So love.
I know these motherfuckers, all of them.
And
They're
let
writing
me-
a song about her.
And let me tell you,
Dude!
and let me
Bruh,
tell-
yo,
and let me-
Why?
Yo.
Okay, I get
you
the
know,
Sanko part.
I had
Probably
a song,
you're
I had a
first shit
song
like
before
Emedo.
Pill Susie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the Sanko part. But MC Carter and
No,
K9.
here's the beautiful thing. All of those 3 songs were different.
Yeah, exactly.
All of them were explaining me in a different way. K9 explained how he consumes me, how he sees me. In that song, I'm a hustler. You know, I'm that radio girl you want to get with. I'm gonna be something. MC Carter, which is honorable, he was just a fan. Like, look, you made me. I'm gonna do what you're doing. Maybe I was his crush, low key, which is super cute. You know, and then obviously with Sanko, it was romantic. You know, he shared the bad, he shared the good. That's actually my favorite song.
So
Probably can be one of your favorite boyfriends. Sako was very sweet for
Okay,
you.
okay.
Though. Aye,
The
but
3
Sako
songs.
was,
My
very,
favorite.
was too sweet for you though.
The 3 songs.
When you
Also,
tanya,
you
when
guys
spar.
interfered too much in my relationship.
No. Oh,
I
we
wasn't
did
there.
not.
Don't look at me. The 3 songs.
Yeah.
Which one would you play in your first car? Buying a car.
Yeah,
My
Sanko.
favorite track.
Yeah, exactly.
Sanko.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Sanko was my voice.
Ah,
Dude.
Palisa, you. Okay.
that song.
Sanko gave himself that.
Why not dump omunye between the 2 of you?
Nobody dumped anyone. It was just over.
You moved.
No, Sanko was
All
just.
of you.
Well, Paris was just too much for Sanko. Sanko,
I see.
Sanko is very reserved and a very low guy. And
You know what I think?
You know, the thing is,
And-
now
and
with
Palisa is
Palisa,
too much.
now
Like
yeah, about
forward.
media space and the job that she does. ne?
Like, no.
Sanko was able to adjust. That's why even no matter what big surgeons episode, no matter who Palisa would fetch her,
and not just me,
would be
but
there and
everybody else.
everything. Yeah,
Like, the thing is
but
that
I think he came at
The
a
wrong time.
at the
at a
peak
good
time.
moment, but the wrong time.
Yes.
At a
The
good
peak
moment,
time.
but the
Peak.
wrong
Yeah.
time.
And remember,
Because
Yeah,
the
but
thing is that
because
Palisa-
you always want such a support
Ne,
as a
yeah.
partner
Yeah,
to everything.
100.
No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this in a listener's perspective.
Yeah.
I would listen to all the shows.
Oh,
Probably
you listen to were you a fan? My fan.
VOCFM was like
I'm asking, were you my fan?
I wasn't anyone's
It's a
fan.
closed question.
Okay.
No.
Him, yes. I was VOCFM's fan. Ramsey, Afternoon Drive, I was his fan.
Even
Top
MC
30
Carter.
Polani, I was his fan. It 12 to Trigger Max, I was before Max there was Unjabzin. I was the fan. You understand? I would buy that data
Yeah.
and listen to it.
Ntaba mbonke
VOCFM.
lapho.
Yeah, and that's how I got to meet Krebza. Krebza was the first person I met before raps.
Yeah.
You understand? I can even show you pictures. I'm not raps when I came here. So I'm gonna come
Wait,
to
that's fat.
yeah.
Wait, that's fat.
No.
Who?
So,
Yeah.
Who was
Yeah.
that?
Boo. Hey, but
Me.
were you this
were you
fat?
just
I wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I'm
Bruh.
actually gonna say big bone.
No,
Fat.
I was just this guy, man.
Unetiwe.
Yeah.
You motherfucker. You.
I will umntwana zakushaya.
I know
wena, man.
young
Yes,
Palisa.
Listen.
Take one. Anda umqalele eceleni. Yes.
Ngubani
So
Palisa?
nayiza kuwe senjani? Siyazi
Siyazwana. Oh, you're protect.
Yes, I had to.
Okay.
Have to.
Okay.
Have to.
Hey guys, podcast everything here says about Raputa Palisa.
Showcase. We'll do it via hybrid.
Dude,
Digital,
it now.
Ufuna upod. Who do you want?
Okay,
When you go solo.
Everyone.
Okay. Sorry. For the purpose of going on, I would listen to you guys.
Yeah. Was that now breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was Utumelo, Wakama Ubani Utumelo.
No, sorry, please. Timula's my friend.
Yeah, no, there was Tumelo.
Yeah, like
I think there was.
there was also Charlie 9 to 12.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
there was
Fire.
really.
Yeah.
Ah, big up.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm Tosh 3 to
I still
6.
speak some
Yeah.
Dutch, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We just did some work together.
Yeah, exactly. So, when with that and finding out of everyone else, you guys were good. I don't lie.
No, there
No,
was some
like,
immense
the-
talent there.
Right?
Man.
Like, I
flip.
don't know how the glimpse of it was lost. Oh yeah, Tommy T.
I
Yeah.
groomed the talent.
You understand?
If I enjoy like
It
all the
was
people, all the people.
It,
No.
no,
All the people.
Utata.
Yeah, that ain't no good.
it was
That
great
is-
before you reached body counts of 6 and more.
Shut up, Nzo. What's your question?
So I'm
What is this?
Singayi,
I
angimazi
watched all
ufuna
your
ukuthini.
guys' episodes. You didn't speak to him. You didn't ask Felicia this. You didn't ask Rato this. You didn't ask Teresa this. What is this?
why do we have to ask you? Okay,
What's your question?
No, I want to come.
Come back.
I want to come to it. Ne?
Phela
The
manje
question.
nje ngifukuza.
So you are in the media space.
Yeah.
Ne? In terms of inspiration, you understand? In not only radio and
Yeah.
in media,
Yeah.
you can combine in
Definitely.
answering radio and the media. In terms of inspiration, Mina, from where I was listening, I had my own idea.
Who did you
of-
think I sounded like?
No, you didn't
I
sound.
love hearing when people tell me.
You didn't. No, you didn't sound like. But for me, your inspiration were more of Abo Anilem Dodam.
Showcase.
You understand?
Yeah.
Abo
Bonang.
LKG. You understand? Bonang,
GDM.
Bonang came after. You
GDM.
understand? And unfortunately, she blew even bigger than LKG
Smart.
because she's smart.
Her moves.
So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And her moves were
Yeah, yeah.
bigger.
Yeah.
Even about teachers.
Yeah.
But then I want to get it from you in terms of inspiration and the direction of the media space from radio to the entire media coverage of it. Where did it come from? Because I know for one that it doesn't come out of the blue. There's someone behind to say, if she can do it because of what you got
Yeah.
with background, then I can do it.
You know, I don't even like with me, with what I'm doing in the space I'm in. I don't have role models. I draw inspiration from different people.
Yeah.
So I love different people for different reasons.
Yes.
Anilem Tota, I love her humor.
Yeah.
Number one. Firstly, that's the only reason I listen to 947. Anele has got to play with words that I related to. She makes radio fun,
Yeah.
you know? So that's why when I make radio, I always make my show fun. When I first did my first week at Opulence, the second week, I remember speaking to Manekarijo, this show is boring. You know? I told him, this show is boring. And because he had such a hungry mind to learn, he wasn't like, don't speak to me, speak to the producer. He was like, okay, what do you think we should do?
Yeah.
So
Who was
Anele,
that?
Muhale.
Mohal, yeah.
So he asked, who do I? So I'm like, I don't have role models, but I draw inspiration from different people. for
Different people,
reasons.
yeah, for reasons.
So
yeah.
Anele always reminds me of the fun in broadcasting.
Yeah.
You know, Anele, like every 2 minutes they are laughing on that breakfast show. And not to annoy us, but because they are truly in the moment and whatever they're laughing at is funny.
Yeah. It's something to
So,
laugh about.
Yes. So don't forget. So I draw inspiration of fun from her. Like, look, sure, it's a cool industry,
Yeah.
but have fun.
Exactly. Because I remember I spoke to Ulo Teachers Gomeza. We all know Gomeza.
Yeah.
Before, when I met with Araputla, I had
Who's
Raputla. Yeah, the very same Raputla. Yeah. VOC. I was with
I put Rabutla on. When are you gonna tell people the truth, Wena? I put Rabutla on. I remember this one time, basically, so listen, I remember that night clearly. We're so drunk. So we dance floor, Sila.
everyone. You
Who
understand?
Rabutla is la? Like,
Yep,
you
yep,
know,
yep, blah, blah,
I heard
blah,
about
blah,
you.
blah.
Listen, I've never spoken to this nigga, but I knew you about him. Because in the middle of who? He wants us to discuss VOC. It's like, yo.
So that's what that
And I
was
was
his
just
style.
like, my last answer to him was like, go to the station. I didn't even follow up on it, but the next thing I know, now he's close with Tabani, and now they're doing this. And I gave him a shout out in my heart. I didn't have to go and say, yo, look, I put this nigga on. Rabutla, the first show you produced was my show, Phenomenal Woman.
But
That was your first taste of production.
No, that was there.
No.
for a
No,
long
I
time.
mean
oh, production,
outside
the
music,
production,
yes.
the
I mean in
production.
terms of
The production.
talk radio and
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And we did it. I still even have our pictures.
No, I
Nisa,
we
please.
created that
Nanikhwehlela
show.
kuwa Makaos.
Yeah, when siyakhuluma kanti sikumute.
But it was one of the most
I had
probably
Like,
beautiful shows
I was trying to bring
I had
this
to
name.
produce.
yes.
I was speaking to Ulo. This Gomez, I'm not going to mention,
Yeah.
but everyone knows him.
yeah.
Like he told me, I started from the community radio station, doing what I did from the PBS, reading news. Then from there, I grew. You understand?
Yeah.
Even from the community radio stations, I grew. When I came to the PBS radio, they said to me, go back to news reading. He did news reading for a year before
Yeah.
he got to the show.
Yeah.
So, what you're saying, I'm just surprised. How on earth do I have to testify or like back your statements in terms of how this thing is? I came to VOC, write news. I remember my no, I'm like him, man. No, I'm done. I'm finishing.
starstruck. Hey.
I'm finishing. Oh, I'm finishing. The thing is that I'm like I want to
Just kidding,
just kidding,
Yes,
just kidding,
you-
huh?
I want to put an emphasis
Yeah.
to the next person who's looking up to
Yeah.
you to say what you're saying
Yeah.
is not you saying the cliche part of the entertainment industry. You understand? From where you started and where you are right now. You understand?
Yeah.
We got to start somewhere. I didn't come here as a programs manager. You understand?
And this is not even where it ends.
I'm not even ending here. You understand? From where I started to where I am and beyond.
Yeah.
The
You're
difference.
so lame. This one. How did you get to be programs manager? Begins at no sports. What did you do, dog?
I did
Traffic.
news.
What did you do?
I did news
News.
and went to shows.
News.
Have you ever been on my show?
No,
No, you were with Honorable.
No,
No, I mean, like,
he
have
just
you ever
that
I did drive.
He was mad.
No, I don't know.
I'm not he was, he is.
No, he was mad when we decided with Simple Problem. Hey, I'm talking with why we decided.
He
Maso
is
upapa la.
mad.
Yeah, because you definitely went in my era, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was after you
Then
left.
I
All
would
of you guys.
definitely remembered you.
Yeah, you understand. So I'm what I'm saying. I'm bringing in a backup story to what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
It's not only cliche,
Yes.
but it's the reality of
it is.
the industry.
Yeah.
To say you
Yeah.
got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Even if it's low, or maybe you see it as the below par. Part of you studying over
Yeah.
or studying in the media industry. So now we have you go opulence, unabo Mohalem, unabo Banban, whoever is in there.
And there's
or
lots
big.
that's gonna be
You
happening
understand?
in your life.
Yeah,
as well.
so now you have an idea of having the give back or the homecoming, whatever that you're having, and it's gonna be successful. It's going to happen because if it doesn't happen, you have to account to me. Because now I'm the new programs manager of your CFM, and you have to tell me good why okay, we're passing.
Do you hear what this man is saying? Will Rabutla be dead?
I don't care. Even if
You
he's
know,
alive.
you know what's happening now, ne? We are launching this thing. Remember Ubonkos, ne?
Yeah.
When we got him during the program that was December. Remember?
Yeah.
They were going to people.
Yeah,
were gonna
like
be
they
filming
coming
the
in.
station.
Yeah.
Do you think it
Konje
can work?
besibizana.
Yeah, there was a
What
name
was
for
that?
it.
Konje, what was that community?
Umfelandawonye or something
yeah.
where.
But now we're renaming it.
Ubuntu Today.
And no, where we would have a presenter
listener
who's a
coming
listener
in.
throughout the whole December month. I mean, you were there when we did that particular program. Probably that's why Bonkosi was unleashed.
Yeah.
That's why Light Plan was unleashed. Yeah.
Yeah,
unleashed.
I remember.
And
I
they
just
both
forgot
got
the
to
name.
work with me.
But what I'm saying is like, if you're gonna be a grade
Yeah.
8, grade 10-year-old
The
out
ones
there,
where
a
Ronaldo was
wannabe
discovered.
for Inangzane,
No, we're trying to move.
for him, he made a space. Do you
Media
think the space is
space.
there?
Same.
Mpandlana.
I'm a living testimony. You
What
know,
else?
sometimes you always say, oh, Uban Bani did this, Uban Bani did that. Finally, you know, sometimes when I give speeches, I'm like,
Yes.
I did that.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Okay, now
So you must start somewhere, ne?
Definitely.
For media space.
Definitely.
in
Community
closing,
is your
That's what Tibo Touch told me.
your foundation.
You know, from the information you're giving me. So, like, there are few projects I've been with him on. He was like, from the information you give me and the way you sound and the way you articulate. Because content is king to me. Kind of who said that? Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Who said that? Trust me, content is king.
So now, in closing, from the female perspective
Yeah.
of the media, without giving away your body or your cookie, what would you? Let's forget about body counts and just be realistic in terms of getting the glitch of it, the niche of it, to say no. This is what you need to grasp
Yeah.
in the media industry. From the female perspective, what would you say in that space?
Radio 101. Do you have any advice? Look, you know what? I don't like that question, Not because it's anything personal, but our paths are paved differently. But you need to commit.
The reason I'm asking it, like, there's something that is common. Yeah. I would not.
Abantu bacabanga
Hey.
ukuthi umfazi kuze abe successful ku media space kwamele alale nabani bani
Yabo,
in
the
order
couch-
for
the
them
couch
to be
casting.
successful.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can be in a way ukuthi how would you advise other people ukuthi no, that's not the way to go. If your craft is good,
Empower yourself.
yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Guys,
Yes.
we have the internet.
Yeah.
Half of the shit I'm doing now in PR, I had PR as a module
Yeah.
because I did marketing, so you had to go through it.
Yeah.
But 80% of the stuff I know in PR is self-taught.
It's the how-to.
Internet, yeah.
There
Everything's
is
there.
the empower yourself. You are your own greatest asset.
Yeah.
If you do not put into yourself, you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
You know, the richest people in the world are not the most educated people.
Yeah.
They
True.
invested in themselves.
True.
Waiting, I can look about like about 2 or 3 a.m. Watching record label documentaries.
Yeah.
Watching how to build a brand. Watching, you know what I mean? Like, my PR CV is like this short compared to my broadcasting stuff.
Yeah.
But the stuff I can do, empower yourself.
Through PR.
Empower yourself.
Thank you.
Empower yourself.
Everything's
That is,
there. Internet.
What did
Mokwena.
Ricky Rick say?
Huh?
What did Ricky Rick say? Life is online.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck everybody else. Fuck mainstream, guys. Don't pay people for shit. Create your own stuff. Create platforms. Create apps. Create whatever.
Podcast in
Empower
this big.
yourself.
It's the next big thing.
Podcast. Do
It's the
whatever.
next big thing.
Vodcast.
That's
we even
it.
have vodcast.
Yeah.
Ladies and
With
gentlemen.
focus now.
Okay, don't forget the hairline rebirth. Contact details are at the end of this episode. You're gonna see it. Pigala, Real
Are we
Wines.
gonna say in front of the people? Are you giving me endorsement?
Take it.
Okay, sharp. So how many of these am I taking to Joburg tomorrow?
Tell me.
Are we
how
done?
many
Are we
do you
done?
want?
Me and
We're
Muhali
done.
loves wine.
I'm gonna
Shut
give
it
you
down.
3.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna give you 4. 2 white,
Yeah.
2 red.
I'll
Sweet.
I'll make sure we shoot some content for you. Is that cool?
Cool.
Right?
Pigala, Real Wine.
Can I change this?
We could change what? Sega Kopelala.
Can
Thank
I?
you
Oh,
guys
give me
for
face.
watching this. We're dropping more content before the end of. Before I go even to a production break.
Don't even mention this.
The guys they don't wanna
it's
go
pointless.
to. They don't wanna go to production break, guys.
There's no production break, Baba.
Where guys are
I'm
we are
still rolling.
good. Yeah?
I'm still rolling.
Yes.
I hope you are.
Yeah guys, mbuya kude mina.
That's what it is.
Eka
I'm still
kude guys
rolling.
wethu.
Can I
Yeah.
say a proper goodbye though?
Yeah,
I love you guys so much.
yes, come out. I love you
Hayi
guys.
wena. Oh, shut down again.
Yes,
This
come
one is
in.
fine.
Ngumzulu
Guys,
mina.
everybody is married
Ngashada
except
10
X.
yabantu besifazane same time. And nokho angeniqeda inkomo uyasiqoma yini noma uyavalelisa nje.
Mzangi, Perhaps can you the scene first?
Oh, shall I proper goodbye?
Can I?
Do it.
I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of you.
Love
I'll
you.
never forget this place.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be rich, guys. I'm gonna buy it together.
Bite. Yay!
We're gonna have
Bantu
studio,
besifazane
we're gonna have
benwele
production
eyiqala
facilities,
emuva.
right? So why is he interrupting my goodbye?
Oh, Valeris.
This one's such a
Sure, this guy.
But yeah, man, it's been absolutely. How many years has it been now? 10. How long have I been away? 7. So it's almost 10, right?
Yeah.
If God allows, I'm gonna do something really dope when we get to 10 years. But I'll never forget you guys. Yo.
Goodbye, Palisa. But
good. We love you.
I. No, I.
We love you.
I. Use I.
Also, you princess I like station me.
Bye bye.
You know what Cinema calls me? Queen of the airwaves.
Bye bye.
No, uyinje radio ni standard. That's standard.
Yeah.
We out.
Baqedile.